Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is 2 Point Museum Strategy and Tactics. So today we're going to talk about the staff room. The staple in not only the 2 Point games going all the way back to Hospital, but also from the game from which all of this spawned, Theme Hospital. Very, very important room throughout every instance of the series. So what is the best staff room out there? What is the greatest, most efficient, most effective staff room of all? Well, let me show you how to build it. Ready? You paying attention? You got your notebooks out? There, it's done. What do you think? No, seriously. Yeah, I know I am being dead serious here. The most efficient, most effective staff room is no staff room. Allow me to explain. So in this museum, we are presently completely devoid of any and all staff rooms now, since I deleted that one. And this guy, you know what? Hannibal Flan, you look like you could use a break. Why don't you go take a break, my friend? But how is he going to take a break when there is no break room? Well, he can just sit on literally any bench, and his rate of energy return is the same as if he'd be in a break room. So break rooms are not required for any energy regaining. Now you might be saying, well, Pinstar, you can give your employees free food and drinks in a break room. They can get themselves charged up just fine. Well, yeah, but the cafeteria does an infinitely better job of that. It will completely refill their hunger, their thirst, earn you some money back based on the purchase price of that. And that doesn't factor into their pay, and like they're not going to complain about that. In fact, if the cafeteria price is good, they get happier. But yeah, we get this jam-packed buff. So not only does this refill all of their food and drink, but it prevents the food and drink from lowering for 144 days, which is not a trivial amount of time. And then lastly, you have bathrooms, which can't be solved by the staff room anyway. There is no toilets in there. So they're going to have to go find a toilet anyway to satisfy that part of their needs. So literally it is a lot more effective for them to just take care of their needs in the same way that a guest would. Because the problem is that if you have a staff room, instead of going to the latest and nearest thing, to that bench that was right outside their place of work, to the cafeteria, they might walk a very long ways to the break room, when in fact they don't really need the break room. So yeah, it's a lot more efficient to not have any kind of break room and just make sure you have all of the needs covered. Now, I also know what you guys are saying, that, hey Pinstar, the break room has the bandage machine. You can't place that anywhere except the break room. So if one of my employees is injured, what do? How are we going to do that? For a significant portion of the game, the fact that first aid kit is unlimited and free and always available, most of the time you can avoid any kind of injuries with the first aid kit. I mean, even if this one wasn't being removed from that, you just slap on a first aid kit and now there's no injury risk. It's pretty easy. Now, am I saying that you should never, ever, ever build a staff room? No, that is not accurate. Because eventually you will get into the higher level things that will require it. But even so, you only really need one, and you would probably be best off just building it near your cafeteria and toilets anyway, and just putting the couch in there, honestly. That's honestly the best thing you could do. Now, you also might be saying, hey, Pinstar, what about your explorers? What about your experts that are going on expedition after expedition? Isn't it a good idea to put a break room right over there? Well, it makes sense for them, yes. However, that will draw all of your in-house employees out to the helipad when they want to go on break, and that's not something you want to do. What you do want to do in those cases, if you want them to sort of top off their needs, I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like a morsel men, or a couple of, make a small building right outside here, or just put your helipad next to one of the entrances of your building. and then slap down a couple of vending machines here. You know, some of this, some of that, and then maybe a bench or two. And obviously we make sure you have a thing there. That way your experts, when they get off the chopper and they are, you know, they're hungry or thirsty or whatever, and you're waiting for the chopper to leave and then return again with an empty crate. That part annoys me, but that's not what this video is about. You'll be on your way to topping off their needs pretty quickly, as long as it's not bathroom break. So yeah, that's how you can utilize the break room without actually using the break room. So if you guys found this helpful, if you guys want to see more episodes like this, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!